Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am excited to be back. So, I wanted to share with you guys a question that we get often, right? And is it should I or do I need to get a license in order to start investing in mobile homes? So, I want to answer that for you here. And I want to share with you, right, that when you're investing in mobile homes, there is usually each state has a cap on the number of mobile homes that you can purchase and sell before you need to get a license. Okay. So it's like, you can purchase a few, sell a few before you need to get a license. And in just a second, I'm going to show you each state how many mobile homes you can purchase and sell, what the cap for each state is before it becomes a requirement for you to sell, or excuse me, to get your license. Now, what I want to mention is when you are actually wholesaling, if you're starting out and you're wholesaling, you are not actually purchasing the properties, okay? You are not purchasing them. You are getting them under contract to purchase and assigning them to a buyer who is going to purchase the property. So, this does not directly relate to you, right? You are not purchasing. Your name is not going on the title. You are not submitting the title to be recorded, right? Now, if you are getting in a position where you are transitioning, you're like, I love this. I love, mobile homes. I want to start purchasing these mobile homes. I want to start investing in them, maybe buying some rentals or doing some flips. Right now, this is the time when you want to start considering getting your dealer's license. So this was the question too. What is it called? What type of license do I need? It's called a dealer's license for mobile homes. Okay. So I want to, of course, give a disclaimer that I'm not an attorney. You want to make sure that you speak with your state directly to find out what the specific requirements are to get your license, and also what the requirements are, before you have to get a license. Okay. So in some states, they require you to just like take a class, or other states, they require you to pass a test to also have a home office or a physical office where your dealer's office will be run out of. Okay, so each state has different requirements to get a dealer's license. Okay, so you have that, and then also, again, just what the requirements are based on how many deals can you close per year before you need to get a dealer's license. Okay. So if you're just getting started, again, you want to just call your local office just to confirm. But if you are looking to start wholesaling, again, I want you to remember that you are not actually buying any mobile homes at all. You are getting them under contract, assigning them, and moving on. Okay. So, really quick, I want to share with you. I'm going to share my screen here. I want to share with you guys the let's see, the number of mobile homes that you can excuse me, buy and sell per state without a license. So this is the cap. This is the cap. This means, you can do this many, right? So just for example, in Alabama, right, you can buy and sell one mobile home per year without a license. Okay, one mobile home per year without a license. All right, so let's look at the rest of the states. So here you'll be able to just kind of see all of the states. I'll scroll through so you can see all of the different states. Okay, so check out your state, and any state that has an NA, right, not applicable. That just means that that particular state does not have a cap. Okay, so Maryland doesn't have a cap as far as how many mobile homes you can buy and sell before you need a license. Okay, so let's just go through these states, show them all to you. You always can go back and take a look. Okay, boom. So these are all the states and how many mobile homes you can actually buy and sell before it is a requirement for you to get your license. But again, from speaking with local state um, departments of transportation, and talking to them about needing to get licenses, or your license department, right? A lot of them share that there is no Particularly no one like hovering over and watching and counting how many you purchased and sold, and just waiting for you to, to sell one over, and you're going to get in so much trouble, right? Typically they're not really paying attention. They are more so, it usually becomes alerted if there's an issue, right? If you, for some reason, an issue pops up, somebody does submits a complaint or something, now they can, look back to see, how many, and if there are any discrepancies, right? And in that case, they will provide you with a cease and desist to stop uh, purchasing and selling mobile homes until the end of that year, usually, or provide you with a citation with a fine for you to pay. Okay, so you're not going to go to jail. Okay, so these are typically the punishments, if you will, for that. And again, it's usually only happens in the case that somebody reports you or something. Okay, so that is the information on if you need or if you should get a license, a dealer's license. And actually, in some states, if you have a real estate license, you are now permitted to buy and sell mobile homes as well without the dealer's license. So again, call your state to figure out what the requirements are for your particular state, so that you can know how to appropriately move forward. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it with licensures and mobile homes. Okay, so again, if you're just getting started and you're looking to start wholesaling, you can just get started. We have somebody that was on Mobile Home Mondays that they've wholesaled for over a year before getting their license, once they decided that they wanted to start investing in mobile homes. I'm not against getting your license by any means, and I don't want to discourage you not to get your license by any means. Okay, so if you do get your license, one pro is, like, when you're talking to park managers, it does provide a little bit more of credibility, right? In that you have your license, right? And you can just move, you can move more fluidly. If you wanted to wholesale, if you wanted to purchase it, you can just move a little bit more fluidly. However, if you are just getting started, maybe you don't have a whole lot of capital, or you're not in the position to get a dealer's license, you can absolutely start wholesaling, build some capital, and then get your license and continue on that path. Okay. Another thing to consider is that you can also partner with a dealer. Okay, so if you find a dealer in your market, you can partner with that dealer on deals, where a license may be required. And so you don't particularly have to have the license. You can partner, and that's that, right? So you have someone on your team that has a license, and you guys can purchase properties that way. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, regarding licenses and mobile homes. So I hope that helped you guys. So get out there and get started today, whether you have a license or not. But just pick up the phone really quick. It's a quick phone call to find out what the requirements are. So in the future, when you're ready at that point to get your license, you know exactly what you need to do. Talk to you soon.